maybe something special on Sunday. So what are you thinking?
Maybe the black mamba's coming. It's pretty big.
The hype on this is probably one of the most hyped up swells I've ever seen. Like, it's going to be a solid 20 plus.
It's a thing nobody wants to miss when those swells happen. And same thing happens at Jaws, you know, but now for it to kind of go more international, to go to Fiji, you know, everyone just converging here, and so many people on the plane on the way over, not knowing anything about surfing, going, I saw a lot of surfboards, you know, what's going on there? You have a competition?
There's a big storm that's set up at the bottom, you know, headed up towards the Tasman Sea, and it's been there for 2 weeks now. And the readings have gone back and forth, disappeared, reappeared, and now we're 2 days away and the whole world is here. So I think expectations are high, and people are pretty much expecting one of the biggest swells over the last 2 decades.
Yeah, this swell that we got coming is technically, they're calling it the biggest swell ever to come to Fiji, so we'll see.
So yeah, this could be a historic moment, you know. They're saying it could be bigger than the Volcom swell, and that was amazing and huge, and yeah, a little bit of stress levels running a little high, but hopefully everything works out.
Had a miss at the next few swells, but this one you can't deny it. Lots of people coming out for this one. I'm not sure what their plan of attack is, but it's either a whip on a ski or sitting, waiting out the top, you know, on the turn of the tide and hoping to get lucky.
It looks big, the swell, and there's always gonna be a lot of hype if it hasn't happened in a couple years, and so just exciting to be here to see if it comes together, and if not, then, you know, just enjoy where we're at. It's beautiful, but at the same time, hopefully some bombs come through and the wind's killer.
You know, it's exciting, and it's just one of those things. These kind of swells could you know, this could be a day that only happens once in your life, you know. So, you know, if you're that guy who misses it and would have been one of the guys to be getting waves, getting sets, pushing yourself, and you'd be kicking yourself. But I don't think there's a whole lot of those guys that aren't here. You know, most of them are here. And I actually think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a little overhyped. I think it's going to be really big, really dangerous, but I think it's going to be, I think most of the day is going to be pretty windy.
The hype that surrounds these events now, with the internet forecast, the emails, texts, it just is never ending. And I think it's exploded. I think the tea kettle has burst because people are just spinning their heads. We've been surfing out there in the lineup, and all people are talking about is, how big is it going to be? What size boards did you bring? Is it going to be the Volcom swell? It's like, people want to know, but there's no answer until we show up that morning of the day.
Charts are amazing. It's been flip-flopping. The wind has been really swirling. Really was concerning me a lot, and that's the main reason I wasn't coming in the beginning, because of the wind and because I was on a good training program. And then it just went to perfection. Right now the swell is starting in the morning, and it'll probably be like 12-15 feet already by 8 to 10 o'clock, and then at 12 it might subside for a little bit, slow down right at low tide, and then the tide's going to come in, and it's just going to bomb from 12 o'clock from like 1 o'clock till dark. Biggest waves will come at like 4 or 5 o'clock, and it's going to make for a perfect day because the wind is perfect straight offshore, so what's coming will be just pristine, and then the wind goes to nothing, which, like a swimming pool with.
It feels like it's all in the air. Everyone's amped up right now, and we're all frothing right here, but it's dark out and we can't see what the surf looks like. You can feel the movement, you can feel the energy right now, but we're waiting to see first light and get some eyes on it and see what's going on out there. But apparently it's supposed to be really big. You can see the water moving around right now, the island. Yeah, there's some energy out there. We got 3 guys doing ski work, safety work all day. It would be myself, Ryan Hargrave, and Kai Garcia. And we're just gonna be out there all day for the boys and just make sure everyone's safe and keep an eye on them and get them back here all alive and well. It does have the feel of a big wave tour event that I do, and yeah, all the same players are here, and everyone's psyched out, and it will be like an event. When we come in this afternoon, someone's gonna have the best wave of the day. There'll be photos of it. Someone will be the winner of the day for sure.
We treated it like it was. We put together a pretty good rescue plan, our evac with Abe and Kai and myself and Tavarua. Yuri and his boat. So we've got a really good setup for a medical boat out there, a medical kit on our Tavarua boat, heli access for evac if it's a critical emergency, and then just basically, you know, keeping surfers abreast of keeping themselves safe. Hand signs, you know, I'm okay, I need help, and they're big boys. Letting them wear a couple waves on the head. You know, we don't have to go in and do shuttles. We're there for critical rescues and making sure everyone comes home at the end of the day. So feel good. We're gonna go out and really get after it.
Sock nights?
So psyched.
How you feeling? Did you sleep well last night?
Kinda. I had a couple, definitely a couple wake ups.
And it's 1 mil? Oh,
yeah, the arms are 1 mil.
That's amazing.
Thinking about the swell and stuff. But
I'm just hearing Abe Dan, he's like already frothing, so.
nothing to do but go and look at it right now. I mean, we're going to be out there all day anyway. I'm just tripping it's going to be building all day if it's already that big, you know?
It's firing out there. We saw 2 big ones, like 2 coming all the way through.
Wind's
I don't
good.
know how big they are. And, got a little bit morning sickness on it, a little wind blowing up the face. But we're all gonna go look at it right now, and it's gonna be a big day of surfing out there.
Get on it.
Fired up.
Ready, go. Go on it, go on it. Okay, hold on.
It's on 100 feet in black out there.
Oh God. Whoa.
Fine feeling?
Fuck yeah. Very psyched.
Sleep well last night?
Slept very well. Well rested, well prepared. Time to have some fun.
Good, how are you, buddy?
Sight, how's it looking?
Good. Big, but messy still, a little bit hot tide.
It is so big out there. Unbelievable. I don't know how big. I just got goosebumps.
never seen that swell ever before. The biggest waves I've ever seen. Sitting on the shoulder, feeling the vibrations of the waves and seeing the dude just come out, getting his backside blasted by the foam ball, and then all the boys screaming. It was epic.
Some of the highlights I've seen are, you know, on the paddle, Nate Florence probably made, I'd say, the best barrel of the day, but, you know, guys like Luke Shepperton and Koa Rothman and, you know, just beasts charging into big pits and not making it out, but hell of a ride, you know.
It's absolutely pumping. It's absolutely going off. There's some bombs coming through, huge tow ones. The wind's sort of like clean, but a little bit messy. The rain's clearing up slowly, and there's some mental waves going down. Yeah, hopefully it just cleans up a bit more and just keeps getting bigger. It's going to be an all-time day.
We got a good rhythm going with Kai and Abe, and just kind of maximizing what's going on. It's both a tow session, now a paddle session. Watch some historic tow waves go down. I mean, it's mental. We've had some gnarly rescues, and people who know exactly what they're doing and they go really well. People who don't belong out here, they go really bad.
It's just the most beautiful feeling, right? Growth, perfect speed. You can actually think inside the barrel. How do you ride this wave?
Oh, it's insane. If you get the right ones, this is getting some of the best barrels you ever seen, right? Yeah, definitely some of the best barrels I've ever seen, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm just stoked to be here in Fiji. There's been some truly amazing rides. Amazing.
One of the great days of big wave surfing.
Oh, for sure. I mean, some of the tow waves have been so good, you know, and then just that last hour or hour and a half, the paddling is just, they're so thick and they're running down the line. I think everyone's, Cloudbreak's woken again, and I think everyone's, it's like people have forgot about Cloudbreak when it gets this size, you know, but truly a wonder of the world.
I think that was one of the best big wave sessions in history, in my mind at least, that I've got to witness with my own eyes. Some of the waves that we had to paddle over that were unridden were just unbelievable. I was barely made it over a couple, and it feels like you're literally moving backwards when those things are coming. Like the whole lineup is pretty much coming chasing after you.
I watched Makua tow into that one. I was paddling over. It's like the biggest wave I've ever seen.
I'd rate this probably as the biggest, most consistent. Like every set that came through was not paddleable. And then there was a couple in betweeners that you could paddle. And then there's a couple that would let you into like a big part of the reef. And you'd be like, oh my God, I'm in this now.
So that was Cloudbreak's day, and you know, top 5 sessions I've had for sure. And just seeing waves of that magnitude and so many of them.
Some of those tow waves were crazy. It was like so deep, like impossibly deep, and like I just saw like Cole Christensen like standing straight up in like a 20-foot barrel. Ramon Ravarro just like driving so hard.
It was pretty mental. I was like, no way that wave was that big. I can't believe it how big it was. It just felt like a normal wave. It was like nothing weird. The wave was so perfect and glassy. Kind of like sucks so much. Kind of like try my board go up, so just keep my nose down and hold my line there. The board was perfect. It was just like, it was so quickly. I don't know, just weird. When I come out, and Slater was there, Nacho was there, and just paddled straight to me and started giving me a hug, and then kind of like realized like, wow, that thing was huge. It just feel great, you know. Like so lucky Cole put me in that perfect wave, and so lucky Cole make the call to just wait there, because we're waiting for a long time. There was a few teams waiting, and we're waiting for, like I said, 2 hours. Long time, just wait and wait and wait for that bomb.
Wow, what a day. Like, I really didn't know what to expect. I don't think anyone really did. We were kind of praying that it'd be huge and crazy and
totally unique because this place has only done this kind of thing only a few times, and we got what we were hoping for and more. Like some of the crazy tow waves that we saw, and some of the paddle waves, and the weather was just crazy, but the whole day was amazing, and it was really a historic day for big wave surfing, so stoked to be part of it.
Shoot, it was beautiful. It was rad to watch guys push it. It's cool to like have such a close team that pushes both on safety and the surfer side to experience some really special moments in life.
You know, it's a monumental day in surfing history, and I think the last couple of days have, you know, they'll definitely be remembered forever, and they'll go down in history.
Okay. Hey, thank you.